I've been doing online app dating for a while now, so you think I would have learned this lesson by now. But here is your reminder to take off any rose-colored glasses when first meeting someone, and a bad first date means probably a bad second date. Case in point, I, late 30s M, match with a girl, mid 30s F. We chat on the app, then exchange numbers and text. I've been sick at this time, but I'm starting to feel a bit better and plan a date for the evening of Martin Luther King Day. She's relatively new in town, so I bring her to a decent chicken sandwich place so she can explore the fine culinary cuisine this city has to offer. This works well for me because I've hardly eaten during my illness, and I'm just getting my appetite back. We enjoyed the sandwiches and the conversation flowed easily. She suggests keeping the date going at a local bar nearby. It's a Monday night and I have work the next day, but I figure one drink is fine, and I've never been to this bar before. This was a mistake. We get to the bar and keep talking. I have 1.5 beers. She has easily 5 or 6 mixed drinks. I don't notice how drunk she is until we leave. She's too drunk to drive, but insists on doing so anyway. I said okay, and that I'd follow her to make sure she got back okay. We set off and she's all over the road. After some random turns on back roads, she stops at an intersection and doesn't move. I get out of my car to check, and she's 100% out of it. I park my car at a curb, attempt to commit the street name to memory and tell her I'll drive her car back for her. She refuses to let me drive, but agrees to let me sit in the passenger seat. We set off and I had to grab the steering wheel to prevent several collisions, including one with a bus. I also have to pull the e-brake to save us from crashing into a parked car. Somehow, we make it to her old apartment complex, not her current one. Thankfully, her roommate called, and I got the correct address. There was some more crazy driving to get to her actual apartment complex. Her roommate meets us outside and gets in the passenger seat to park. I tell her roommate to be careful, and then I chat with the roommate's boyfriend while thinking I'd get a ride back to my parked car. My date and her roommate drove by us a couple of times, and it was clear the roommate was having the same issues I had trying to keep this girl from crashing. I've had enough at this point, so I leave to try and find my car. The problem is that I remembered the wrong street name. I walked over a mile in the wrong direction before realizing my mistake. I have to walk that mile back, plus another mile or so, to find my car. When I get to my car, it's 20 degrees outside and well after midnight. The next day, she was apologetic and full of excuses. We texted throughout the week, and I decided to give it another chance. A Sunday lunch date. No alcohol. I knew this was a bad idea, but alas, I'm in my late 30s, and the prospect of being alone for good is very real these days. Earlier in the day, I changed the oil in my car and had the old oil in a big 5-quart jug sitting off to the side in the driveway, ready for recycling. We do the lunch date. It's fine, but I'm jaded. I bring her back to my place to meet the dog since I have to let them out anyway. She manages to somehow run over my old oil jug on her way out. The thing fucking explodes, and it's a massive oil spill. I may as well have just drained the oil onto my driveway for the same effect. I spend the rest of the day night trying to clean it. At least it's 45 degrees out this time.